Hi friends, today we're going to talk about the abacus. An abacus is a handheld device. It's a tool that is used for counting and for performing calculations. Abacus is usually rectangular in shape, and then it has a number of columns or rods, and then it also has beads that slide along these rods. Now each of these beads, they are used for counting and they are used for performing calculations. Now we were told that the abacus is the crudest form in which what we know today as our modern calculator or computer first existed. The word abacus is from a Greek word abax. Abax means flat surface or tablet. Now, during the time of the history of the evolution and as man began to develop, a time came when the fingers and the toes, stones and pebbles that man was using to count could not suffice. And as a result of that, man had to find out or devise an ingenious means of counting larger numbers, and that was what led to the invention or the creation of the abacus. The history and the origin of the abacus is largely unknown. So far, there is no generally acceptable knowledge agreed upon as to say that this is who or where or when the abacus was invented. However, available facts from research, available facts from archaeological excavations that were done many years ago shows that between the period of 2700 to 300 BC is when the abacus must have been invented. Now, as to the people or particular person that invented the abacus, there is no such thing. There is nobody. We cannot say that there is this particular person is the person who invented the abacus. Now, history and archaeology also lets us know that the ancient Babylonians, they made use of the abacus. The ancient Chinese, they also made use of the abacus. The Japanese, and even the Russians and the Roman Empire. People who went back into history, archaeologists who have dug up artifacts from the civilizations of times past, made us to know that all these people mentioned, they all had one thing or the other to do with the abacus. In fact, there is an interesting story concerning the history of the abacus, and this is traced to China. The story has it that during that time, the Chinese emperor celebrated his birthday, and then the first abacus was presented to him as a gift by one of his loyal servants. We were told that the gift that was presented to this Chinese emperor was a tray that was made of earth, in a cuboid form, flat earth, and then with furrows representing the different place values, and then some pearls. So these pearls were used as the beads that were used to count. This is one of the stories. Just like I said, remember, there is no generally accepted consensus as to where, when, and who invented the abacus. The modern day abacus, however, we were told was invented by a man named Tim Cranmer. He was an American, and this man was reputed, to know he worked with blind and visually impaired people. So the modern abacus was invented in the year 1962 by this man called Tim Kramer, and it was used to teach the people who are visually impaired, people who are blind, how to count and how to, perform calculations. In our next video, we are going to talk about the different types of the abacus and also lots of other exciting things concerning abacus mental maths. I'll see you next time. Bye.